Of the House, Sir Peter Bottomley.
Can I refer my honourable friend to the article in the Howard Justice Journal of Crime and Justice, for the article by Maguire M.R. and Renaud K. Harm, Injustice and Technology, Reflections on the UK Submaster's Case. It shows on page 444 the graph of the prosecutions, which rose from 10 in 1997 to nearly 80 in 2001. People responsible should have noticed that you aren't going to get ordinary decent people, sub-postmistresses and sub-postmasters, suddenly going crooked on that scale. Secondly, if the article is read, it talks about the bugs which were named after the sub-post offices where they were discovered. The Del Mellington bug, the Canada Square bug. And can I also refer my honourable friend to the article in The Sun talking about my constituent Cheryl Shaw, who gave up in 2008. Having been losing £400 week after week, she got the post office investigators down, who claimed they couldn't find anything to explain what was happening. She had to sell out. She lost her home, took on work as a carer. She is illustrative of those who were convicted and those who gave up before they were prosecuted. There are so many people who actually now believe that the Horizon scheme was set up for one purpose, was adapted to another where it didn't work. And when people started entering things twice, there was apparently a loss where the post office actually didn't lose any money. So if the post office weren't losing money, how could people properly be prosecuted? And the titanic error was the belief in technology.
Well, I can thank him for his question and points. I totally agree with him. People should be held responsible where they're shown to have willfully neglected their duties, and that's whether through a shortage of inquiry and an investigation. He raised an important point as well about the attitude of courts towards computer-based evidence, technology-based evidence. I know that my right honourable friend, the Lord Chancellor, is looking at that particular issue as well. It's something I brought to his attention due to the efforts of Paul Marshall, one of the leading barristers involved in this whole scandal, and he's alerted the Lord Chancellor to that particular point as well. I'm sorry to hear about his constituent, Mrs Shaw. I take it she will have applied to the Horizon shortfall scheme, which should compensate people like Mrs Shaw. If he would like any help or assistance for him or Mrs Shaw to be able to make sure that's happened, I'm very happy to provide it.
SNP spokesperson Marion Fellows.